welcome to our online class. So for today's class I have chosen, as I earlier told you, that for the next class we will go through a new unit, and that is chronologically it is about 24. So from your English for today unit number 24, I have chosen uh, a chapter, and that is about numbers. When you will go through your book, you will see that you will find the chapter is actually all about numbers. See, earlier we had a lot of classes on numbers in your grammatical item, like a singular number and plural number. So this unit also contains the numbers, especially it's about plural numbers. So I'm not going to discuss about the numbers anymore, but the most interesting part of this unit is actually there's a new segment for you, and that is writing the next letters. What is it? See, earlier we already tried about the missing letters or missing word in a sentence, but it is quite different from this segment in the way that earlier you were given a word, specific word, and you have to put a specific letter in the whole after reading the whole word or the whole sentence. But in this segment we will put just a single letter, and of course it will be just beside the given letter or the given alphabet. That means it will be in a chronological way, it will be in a consequence. Okay, so let us have a look how is it and how it will be in your exam, and how you will have to answer from this segment. Okay, so let us have a look on the board, please. See, the question is like write next letters. Write next letters. That means some of the letters will be given in the question paper, and you have to sense what comes next to the given letter. Okay, say the very easy number, the very first letter is our A. So after A, what comes? It's B. E. After E, what comes? F. Now see, it's very easy. B comes after A, F comes after E. But the trick is like that. If you are given the small letter, you have to put again another small letter, just right beside the given letter. Okay. Not every letter will be given in the capital form. Some of letters will be given in a smaller form, and some will be in capital form. So you have to look up the first one. You have to follow the letter that is given. That means, is it in capital or in small? If it is small, then the next letter will be, of course, will be in the same form. If the first one is given in the capital form, and the next one will be, of course, in the capital form, you can change the form. So you have to follow the given letter. So here the A is given in a smaller letter, so you have to write the small letter just beside it. E, F, then I. What comes? It's J, and I have to write it in small form because the I is here not in capital letter. Then L. After L, what comes? N. Then O. Of course, it will be P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. But the trick is that actually it's not very difficult. You have to sense that if the given letter is small letter, then the next will be, of course, in small letter. You can't write the capital letter. But now coming to the next letter, it is W. So W, is it in capital form or the small form? Of course, it is in capital form. So the next letter will also be a capital letter, and that is X. Okay. The next one, Y. It's also the same one, and it's in capital letters. So the next will be absolutely in a capital form. That is Z or Z. Now coming to the next, it's C. Does it look like a capital letter or a small letter? Of course, it's a capital letter, so the D will be in capital. Now see the Z. Is it capital or small? Of course, it is capital letter. So after Z, what comes? H. Then see the K. Some of you write down the two different forms in a same manner. Like some of you write down the small s like a capital S. I mean in the same form. But I think as you know the cursive letters, you have to use the different forms, not the same form. Okay. So see K, don't mistake it with the smaller one. So it is actually in capital form. So in your exam paper, I mean in your question paper, the given letter will be in a bold form. So I hope you won't mislead. You won't be misled. So after K, what comes? K, L, and L will be, surely it will be in a capital form. Okay, so it was actually the tricks. It's all about tricks. It's not how much you know about the letters. You have to sense what's the first letter is in. What form does it indicate? If it's a small letter, then the next one of course will be in a small letter. If the first one is a capital letter, then the next letter just beside that will be in capital form. And this one is actually new. Earlier we have read about the missing vowel, missing letter, or missing word in a whole sentence. But now it's the most easy. I mean it's the most smooth and the easiest topic in the whole EFT. So don't miss this segment as it carries a huge number for you. At least minimum 5 marks. Will be appeared, and from unit 25 you have to choose some of the more important words, sorry, some of the more important fill in the gaps from the unit 25 or 27 also. So we will discuss about unit 25 and 26 7 on the next class. For today's class, that's all. I hope you got the idea about the write down the missing letter or the next letter. Actually it's not about missing letter, more appropriately it is about write the next letter. Okay, that means put the specific letter just beside the given letter. So that's all for today. Hope you enjoyed the class. So we will meet on the next class. Till then, take care.